Hey, ladies. Hey, ladies. Hello, hello, hello. We're gonna make dinner out of leftovers. Cause I'm tired of this shit, Grandpa. Hi guys. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. So I made caldito last night for dinner. Caldito and red chili. Mom. And then we also ate at Tomasita's the other day. Mom. What? And then I made Spanish rice the other day, and I don't want it to go bad because I made a lot of Spanish rice. So we're gonna finish off this Spanish rice. Usually I just put, no food goes to waste. We put it in Tupperware, and then we put the Tupperware in the refrigerator, and then it goes bad in the refrigerator, and then we throw it away. Okay? That's what we do around here. But today, we're not doing that. We're not letting nothing go to waste. What, baby?
What are you making for dinner?
Smothered burritos. So today, we are not doing that. We're making smothered burritos with caldito. I have some leftover. Mariana built a chili bowl at Tomasita's the other day, and it came with rice, chicken, and potatoes. So we'll probably put some of that and green chili. We'll probably put some of that inside the burritos because, like I said, no food is going to waste. We're going to try to use it all. That's what we do around here too, girl. Yes, girl, that's me. So make sure to share the live, guys. Please spread the love. Please, 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 please spread the love. I'm hoping maybe tonight we could do a cute look. I was gonna go live with you guys last night and do my cute little spring look that I want to do with you guys. I got some more stuff for it. I got some more little cutesy stuff to go with the look, but I wasn't able to go live last night because I totally forgot I had to go all the way across BFE today to go and get my second shot. So, that being said, I landed up not even, hold on, I'm looking for a clue. I landed up not even going live with you guys because I was like, ooh, by the time I finish that look, it's going to be way too late. I'm going to be tired. I was like, it's going to be way too late. I'm going to be tired. So what for even go live? You know what I mean? Why even go live if it's going to just be way too late for me to go live? You know? Oh, which one is it going to fit in? I think the beans will be better off in that one. Let's put it in this one. Oh, shit. Maybe I should have put it in the other one. Okay, hold on. I'm going to transfer this. I'll just rinse it out. So I landed up not even going live. So I'm hoping tonight I'll go live with you guys. Maybe we could do half the look over here and the other half on the other app, or maybe I'll do two lives on two separate phones. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling like. Because if I don't do the look this week, we're leaving on Friday. We're going out of town for Easter weekend. And then I really want to go to Santuario Friday because it's Good Friday. All the pilgrims walk to Santuario. If you guys have never been, you definitely need to make that a destination spot. Going to Santuario. Such a beautiful place, by the way. I'm going to drain some of the beans out of the can. Or some of the juice out of the can of the beans. Such a beautiful, beautiful place. They have holy dirt. A bunch, thousands and thousands of people walk there every year to Santuario. I've walked to Santuario, I would say, about 5 times in my entire life. We used to walk all the time with my mom. My mom would walk with us. It's a very long walk. Well, I've walked from Powake. That's the furthest I've walked. And then I've walked from Nambe, from like the light right there. I walked from Nambe, but it's a 4-hour walk. It was 5 hours from Powake. It took us 5 hours to get there. Even taking the little shortcuts that we took or whatever, still took us 5 hours. It's a very long walk, so you got to stay very, very hydrated. If you gotta dress for the day, you gotta make sure you're wearing layers because sometimes it's a little bit fresher than other days. You know what I mean? And it's you get very in tuned with yourself and with God, and it just brings out the best of you. Like, you feel good afterwards. I don't even know how to explain it. Maybe one of these years when all my kids are old enough to walk, I think I'm gonna take them to go walk that. And then of course, obviously have somebody driving up and down in case if they don't want to walk. You know what I mean? So of course that, but it's a beautiful, beautiful walk. Definitely, highly recommend. If you've never done it, you should do it. It's very meaningful, whatever, whatnot. Hi, Sprinkled Yacht. Thank you, Rhonda. Hi, Christina. What are you making? Hi, Lauren. Hello, beautiful. Hello, hello, hello. And those are the only comments I see so far. I'm so sorry. You guys, if I'm not seeing your comments, reply to your own comment. Whether you reply to your own comment with an emoji or put like a little period mark or an explanation mark, whatever it may be. So that way I can actually see your comments, because Facebook loves to filter you guys out. I don't know why. I guess they just hate me or something. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that. What the dealio is. But for some reason, Facebook loves to filter you guys out for some odd reason. So if I'm not seeing your comments, I promise you I'm not ignoring you. It's just Facebook is filtering you guys out right now. But hello, everybody. If you guys are just joining, make sure to share the live. So I went for my second shot today, you guys, and OMG was I scared. Like, I was nervous, girl, because I told you guys how painful the first shot was, remember? Crazy. It's like going to the balloon fiesta. Everyone needs to do it at least once in their lifetime. Walk to Santuario. Yes, Susan, I agree. I agree. And then go get you the holy dirt and some holy water, and then they even have like a little gift shop, and somebody's calling, but it's not showing who's calling. They even have like a little gift shop that you can go and buy like little holy stuff. Like, it's beautiful, 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 you guys. And even if you don't want to go on Good Friday when all the pilgrims walk to Santuario, hey. Oh, girl, you look gorgeous today. Thank you, Brianna. You're so cute. Thank you. I changed. I was wearing jeans and this really cute halter top that I got from Target the other day, but I think the halter top's a little too big, so I took it off. That's what I wore today to go to my appointment. But then I changed because I gave the kids a bath and a shower and I got all wet, so I changed. So this is what I'm wearing right now. Your nails are cute. Oh, thank you, girl. I need to get them refilled. Weta just got a new set of nails. They came out really cute. Okay, should I warm up the rice in the microwave?
Can I show 'em?
Yeah. Or should I warm them up in a pan?
Are they cute, guys? Look, I have my M right here, and then my S right here. So my S and then my M. My initials.
Love you too. When's the girl's birthday? Did I miss it? You gotta send me reminders. I seen you posting happy birthday for them, but didn't you invite me to their birthday party? Like, I need reminders, girl. I hope I didn't miss it. They graduate this year, so you better send me a reminder. If I did miss their birthday party, I definitely better get a reminder for their graduation, like 5 days in advance. So that way I could put it on my list. Is your sister doing them? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. My sister does my nails. Oh, so anyways, I went and I got my second shot today, you guys. It was so freaking weird. Tell me why the first shot was so painful. Like, painful. Like, I'm talking like I was literally cussing and saying, oh, the F word, F word, F word. I was like, oh, frick, 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 that burns, that burns, that burns. What the freak? Oh my God, I wasn't expecting that. Like, that's how I was for the first shot. And I even got numbed in that area. They even numbed me when they gave me, I'll show you. I'm wearing a bodysuit right now, guys, so I can't show you right now the shot, but because then I would have to take everything down. But then the invite is in the mail. Laughing my F and F off. Oh, okay. So I didn't miss it. And then, so when I went today for the second shot, you guys, because it had already been 4 months. It had already been 4 weeks and 4 days since I got my first shot today. And then today I've gotten my second shot. I haven't taken any of my medication. I haven't had any withdrawal whatsoever. I mean, I had a little bit of ups and downs, like I told you guys. Like, some days I felt a little drained more than usual. But I think that's normal. You know what I mean? I had to like trick my brain into not wanting to take my medication on a timely manner, because I would take it exactly on the dot. I would take it first thing in the morning, first thing in the afternoon. I only took it twice a day, even though I was prescribed to take it 3 times a day. I would only take like literally a quarter piece. I made a video and I'll post it for you guys. So explaining how much medication I would take and what got me now to where I'm at now. So stay on the lookout for that if you guys want to see it. But, okay, so the rice. What should we do with the rice? I just warm it up, huh? Damn, that sounds painful. Yeah, that was the first shot, though. That was the first shot. But tell me why, when I went for this shot, and I don't know if maybe she didn't numb me right the first time. Maybe she waited too long and then gave me the shot. That's why it hurt so bad the first time. But the second shot, girl, didn't even hurt. I didn't even feel it. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, it was so weird. And I even looked at the girl and I was like, wait, I don't even feel it. While she was giving it to me. Like, literally, while she was, and she gave it to me on this side this time. So while she was giving it to me, I was like, wait, that's weird. I don't even feel it. And she's like, really? And she looks at me while she's still putting it in, because she's seen how painful it was the first time. And it was the same girl that gave me the shot the first time that gave me the shot the second time, right? Because the doctor prescribes it, the nurse gives it to me. Well, anyways, I was like, yeah. I was like, isn't that weird? I was all, because the first time it freaking hurt. I was like, you seen? I was like, you even see me telling my daughter, like, what the heck? This shit hurts, like, super bad. My daughter was like, Mom, you're fine. You're overreacting, whatever my daughter was saying, you know? I guess we'll do it in a pan, huh? I don't know how to warm up my rice. The rest of everything else, we'll do it in a bowl. In the microwave. And so I was like, that was weird, because it should have hurt. Like, it should have hurt, because the first time it hurt like hell, you know? And so I'm thinking maybe she didn't numb me right the first time. Like, I don't know. Wow, I don't want to dirty all kinds of dishes, though. I was like, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but this time around, it did not hurt half as bad as it hurt the first time. Hi, Tanya. No, LOL. We just put the invites in the mail yesterday. Oh, okay. I'm fine with tattoos, but shots are the worst. Oh, girl, tell me about it. I hate shots too, and it's a thick ass needle, so that's why. And it's because the reason why the needle's so thick is because how thick the medication that's going in, and that's why it creates like a depot, like a hard little ball under your skin. But this time it didn't hurt. That's so weird, right? Like, am I tripping? Like, has anybody else ever gotten the shot and has that happened to you? Like, can I microwave this? Think you'll be fine, guys? Will we die?
No.
Blood work, no, I hate it. Hi, Steph, what's for dinner? We're making smothered burritos with, we're making dinner out of leftovers. So I'm making smothered red chili burritos with potatoes, beans, Spanish rice, either in the burrito or on the side, however the kids want it. And then, boo-boo. We went to Tomasitas the other day, and Madi ordered a chili bowl, which literally was a chili bowl. Like, she had to build her own chili bowl, which was weird because she should have told him green chili stew. I don't think the guy knew what she meant. But he gave her, so she put chicken, rice, potatoes, and green chili in here. So, and then that's gonna go in the burritos too, and whoever wants some. LOL, you wanted it to hurt Queen or what? No, I didn't. But why did it hurt so bad the first time, but I didn't even feel it the second time? Like, does that make sense? Like, isn't that weird? It hurt so bad the first time, but the second time, I didn't even feel it. Like, don't you think that's weird or no? I think that's weird. I'm like, what the heck? Thank you for the stars. Whoever sent them, probably Rhonda. She is such a star queen. Let me see. Yep. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you for the stars, queen. Can I put this in the microwave?
I should always send stars, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say microwavable? Mom, does it say that?
I can't read anything on the bottom. I still can't see it. I'm not the one who's so far away. Ooh, who threw my spoon in the sink? Me? What was I thinking? I can microwave it? Okay. Are you sure? Plastic won't melt. Girl, I'm on methadone and I've been on it going on 11 years, but I'm so ready to get off. I'm deteriorating now. I'm down to 71 mgs from 120. I want to do the shot also, but I don't know if I'm going to feel the malias if I switch from methadone to the shot. So I don't think you will, Queen. I honestly don't think you will. Okay, so when I first got the shot, let me put a little bit of water in here. I don't want it to get all dry. When I first got the shot, I was super worried about getting my lias too. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I was super duper worried about getting my lias. Like, I was very, very scared, right? Because, I mean, obviously nobody wants to be sick. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to be sick, literally. So that was one of my biggest concerns was, you know, getting sick after getting the shot. And my doctor told me, she was like, and I don't know if it's different for the methadone, so I would definitely talk to your doctor about it and see what they say. But my doctor told me, she was like, if you need to and you feel like you need to take a piece after getting the shot, take a piece. She's like, there's nothing wrong with taking a piece. But they also have another shot. So they have two different shots. They have the sublocade, and then they have another one that's called something with the D. It's called Dexter or something like that. That one, you get it once a week. And then after once a week, once your body gets immune to it, whatever. And that one's not half as painful as the one that I got today, they say. But they still numb the area or whatever. But that one you get it once a week, and then they switch you to once a month, and that's probably for the taper down of whatever medication you were on prior. That one also helps people that get like DTs and stuff like that from alcohol, from quitting alcohol. So that also helps people that are addicted to alcohol. But I would definitely ask them to see which shot would be best for you. You know what I mean? It doesn't hurt to find out and see which one would be best for you and your body and whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? And maybe that one might be better because, like I said, it's once a week and then once a month. That might be a better option. But definitely speak with your physician about it and ask them. Yeah, put the rice in the microwave. Okay, cool. I did. And then we'll put the chili in the microwave and then the chicken in the microwave. We're almost done. Look how quick this was. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Everybody loves to call me. Oh, I just ate rice. Sorry. Something it just popped out of my mouth. Still trying to swallow it. So you're not supposed to talk with your mouth full. But everybody loves to call me when I'm on live. I don't know why. Nobody's called me all day long. Literally. Went all the way to my doctor's, 2 hours away. Came all the way back. I haven't gotten one call today. And all of a sudden, now that I go live, everybody wants to call me. It's like, what the freak, man? Hola. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Sorry guys, I'm over here mixing it. I have to try it just to make sure it's warm enough. I want to make sure it's hot enough. And this is the Spanish rice that I made the other day, guys. Yummy, huh? Mmm. I made a lot of rice though. That's why I'm like, shit, dude, we're gonna have to eat that for leftovers, because if not. Hi, Blanca. Is it Blanca or Bianca? Blanca. Yes, everything went really well. Just getting on, I'm sure you said, but what is the shot for? It's to get off my current medication. So, and honestly, you guys, I don't even feel like I needed. So a lot of you guys know that I've been sober and clean for over 14 years. Within those 14 years, I've also, out of the 14 years, 13 years, I've been on Suboxone or Subutex. My first was Suboxone. I first got onto Suboxone, and then I switched over to Subutex because then I landed up getting pregnant for my kids. And pregnant women can't be on Suboxone. They have to take the Subutex. The difference between Subutex and Suboxone is Suboxone has the naloxone in it, which is an opiate blocker. So God forbid I were to go and relapse on Suboxone, it would make me sick. I wouldn't even get high off of whatever the hell I'm trying to relapse on. I would get sick. Now, with the Subutex, being that it doesn't have an opiate blocker in there, God forbid I go and try to get high, well, I'm going to get high, and the chances are way higher of overdosing than ever before, because obviously I can't intake as much as I've taken in the past. You know what I mean? But that's the difference between the two medications. It's to keep you off of opiates, right? That's what that medication's for, the Suboxone. During my addiction, I was addicted to opiates, like narcotics. I was addicted to oxys. I was addicted to morphines, mainly oxys. I did hella oxy 30s, 15s, 20s, 10s, and up. You know what I mean? Like, I would mix all the colors together. Like, it was bad. I was pretty bad at the time. During that time, after a while, opiates started to become a lot harder to get a hold of. During that time, I also, at the time, my man was distributing, I don't know if I'm saying this right because I got little baby ears in here. My man was distributing heroin, and he distributed a lot of it. Well, because we couldn't get a hold of any opiates anymore, because obviously there was becoming a ban on it. It was harder to get a hold of them because it was starting to become a worldwide issue with people doing narcotics, right? So that during that time, I told my man, well, hey, but shit, you know, everybody says H is just like, everybody says H is just like, what is it called? Like the opiates that we were doing. So why don't we just try it, you know? So that's what we did. Landed up getting addicted to it. Not even addicted, it was just kind of more of a save. The kids got calito in here and they ate some this morning, so I'm just scooping it out. It was more of a save than anything from opiates. Okay, it's almost done, baby. It was more of a save, like it basically got us wow. You know what I mean? When I first tried it, or we first tried it, I should say, me and my man, we didn't know what we were doing. We've never tried it before. I literally tried to smoke it out of a piece, like how you would smoke flour out of. I tried to smoke it out of that. I didn't know that's not how you're supposed to smoke it. There's a certain way you smoke it, and I ain't here to tell you how either. But we tried doing that. We wasted about, I don't know, I would say like a 3 or more when doing it that way. You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty bad. And then we finally figured out how to do it. Guess there was a proper way to do it. And so then we figured out how to do it. And that being said, we smoked it for about 3 months. And then after a while, smoking it wasn't doing anything to us no more. Literally. Like, we were just wasting it trying to smoke it at this point. So then that's when we started to IV inject it, you know? And that is why we decided to get off of it and get clean. I found this a doctor. It wasn't court ordered. We didn't get in any type of trouble. We didn't, what, baby? That's rude. Okay, well, you don't do that. Can you look for the small lid? The little one? The one to that hand. It's a small one. So then, that being said, no, it's a tiny one. So that being said, I landed up finding us a doctor. This was not court ordered. This wasn't in no way anything or anything like that. It was all because we wanted to get clean. Like, we were on it for, yeah, that one worked. We were on it for about, I would say, 6, maybe 7 months max. It wasn't very long. It wasn't very long at all. Like, it wasn't. I mean, that's a long time, yes, but it wasn't long. Like, that's why the doctors say, they're like, man, like, for you only IV injecting for about 3 or 4 months, however long it was, you would have thought you were an IV user for a very long time, for like many, many years, they would tell me.
Can I like this
Because I have no veins, literally. That's why when I get surgeries or anything like that, I have to get a central line put in my neck. That's the only way I can get an IV. That's the only way I could get an IV, is if they put a central line in my neck. And that shit sucks, bro. Like, that's a whole procedure in itself. Like, an expensive procedure at that. What are you doing? I told you, no, you cannot like the other one. No. Why would you do that? No. And so, anyways, that's the whole reason why I got onto Subutex. We are now currently over 14 years sober. Like I said, this happened many, many moons ago. We're now currently over 14 years sober, clean as a whistle, besides on the stupid Subutext. And the reason why I say stupid is because it sucks. You basically go from one drug to another drug that, yes, saved my life. I mean, granted, I am very grateful and thankful for the subs. I am, because it literally saved my life. I don't think I would probably be here today, because with the shit that goes around on the streets today is so much worse than when I used to use back in the day. You know what I mean? Even back in the day, it was still bad. Like, you could still get a hot shot and that's it. You know what I mean? Same here, like exactly, except we were doing more than what we were selling at the end, and we lost everything. And then my baby daddy went to prison for like 40 years, and I still stood using, but I got tired of it. It was, yes, it is. It is like a job in itself. Girl, what, baby? I'm warming you up a tortilla now to make you guys burritos. I know you're hungry. I heard you the first time, honey. That's why I'm making dinner. Where up?
I'm watching my show.
You seriously need to leave her alone. But yeah, and the reason why, whoever said I was lucky, Irma, was it Irma? I don't know. Sorry, Queen, if it wasn't you, if that's not your name. I'm just trying to remember what the name was that I read. But the reason why we got so lucky is because, dude, it was so bad. Like, it was to the point. And I think this has a lot to why my hands get swollen. But it was to the point to where I would blow out every single vein in my body. And I wouldn't squinear, like I wasn't squinearing the vein to where you cause like an abscess or whatever like that. That's what they call squinearing. I don't know what it's called, like what other people call it in other states or what. But I'm from northern New Mexico, and this is kind of like how they talk, or we talk, I should say. And so, it was to the point where I was blowing out every single vein, and I was literally, if you look at my hands, and you see how you could see like those little veins right there? I was literally trying to poke any and every little tiny vein that I can find just to get well. Just poking it and releasing the blood and then pushing it back in to make sure it was a working vein was, and this might be a trigger warning for some. I'm so sorry if I'm triggering you, so please don't listen if you don't want to listen. But just pulling back and pushing it back in to put the garbage into my vein. What? Weta, you have your phone.
He fell asleep and I don't have Amazon Prime on my phone.
So then let him watch YouTube on your phone.
No.
Well, then give him the remote.
No.
He doesn't have a phone or TV or nothing. He was watching it. Well, he was watching it down here. He took a nap.
He fell asleep.
If you can't listen, hold on, you guys. I'm about to go whoop some ass real quick. Sorry, guys. That's amazing. You were only on H that long. Yes, girl. So, where was I at? I don't even remember where I left you guys off at. Oh, so I was at the point to where I couldn't, like, I was literally in the bathroom. I was literally in the bathroom like an hour. Like it would take me like 30 minutes to an hour just to get well. And I would be crying. And this is towards the end when we finally decided like, hey, enough is enough. Like our daughter's getting older because we only had our one daughter at the time. And I would literally be crying, sobbing like Malias, like crazy, just trying to get well, bro. Like that's what... I wasn't even doing it to get high anymore. I was doing it just to feel better. Like, that's how bad it was. And so, I literally, mocos coming out. My stomach was hurting. Mocos coming out. My stomach was hurting. Like, it was super duper bad. Like, super duper bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if you've ever gone through a withdrawal like that before. But if you know, you know. Like, I was going through it. And so that's when I was like, I can't do this no more. Like, my babe was even like, I can't see you like that no more. Like, this isn't cool. Do you guys want rice in your burrito? Fuera, do you want rice in your burrito? What? Do you want rice in your burrito? I was literally like, I can't do this no more, bro. So that's when I decided to look for a doctor. We decided to move away and we got clean. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't. And my daughter would be at the door. We never did it in front of her. Ever have we ever done it in front of her. She don't know what it looks like. She never knew what it looked like. Maybe now because she's older and she's seen movies and stuff like that. But we never did it around her. I mean, granted, yes. Were we selling back in the day? Yes. Did we have her with us? Is that bad on me? Yes. Have I asked God to forgive me? Yes. But other than that, we never did anything right in front of her. You know what I mean? Like, if my babe had to go do a run, he would go do it by himself. Me and my daughter would stay at home. Or if I had to go, I would go. Or vice versa. You know what I mean? I wouldn't consider me the one that was actually doing it because it was kind of more him. But, I mean, as far as doing the actual DRUGSs, yes, we did it together. And we got clean together. Oh, wow. I've never tried that before, Blanca, but I heard it's pretty bad because my sister was addicted to it as well. And I guess my man used to do it before I met him, like a couple of years before I met him, which he was young, dude. I'm like, damn, you were a teenager doing that shit? Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? But, I've never done that, nor have I ever smoked crack. Because I used to see my sister doing it right next to me. Like, that shit stinks. That shit stinks. And my sister would do it right there, right next to me, bro. And I would be sitting there driving her around, little teenager, driving her around. I was pumped to drive her Cutlass or whatever, you know, 'cause she had a nice little, like a lowrider type car. She had a Cuddy. And I'd be excited to drive her car. And, yeah. I ain't ever done that. Now, have I snorted coke? Yes. I've done that before. I've done shrooms. I've done X with a C at the end. But I wasn't addicted to any of that stuff. My main addiction was opiates. And then, of course, I used to smoke a lot of flower back in my day. Back in the day when I was young. But other than that, my main addiction, like I said, was opiates and H. And it was bad. It's like, I wouldn't wish that shit on my worst enemy. Like, I don't care how much I dislike you. If my worst enemies ever needed help or guidance on getting clean because for whatever reason they were addicted, I would definitely guide them and help them. Like, I'm not even joking because it is the worst thing to ever go through. Literally, the worst thing to ever go through. I do not wish that upon anybody. Anybody. Okay, so I'm putting beans, potatoes. The kids didn't want rice, which is crazy to me. But beans, potatoes, cheese, and then I'm rolling them up. Rolling them up into burritos like that. Does anybody want chili smothered on the top? I'll show you guys how I make mine. What's your best coping skill now? Now, I don't even crave it, girl. It's been so long. I guess my coping skill with what helps me to not even want to crave it is I remember how sick I was when we got clean. Or right before we got clean. Okay, baby. Right before we got clean, I remember that feeling of getting clean. Or not getting clean. I remember the feeling of being super sick and I couldn't even get myself well. And then once we got clean, it was during Mother's Day. So it was around May because it was a week before Mother's Day. It was a week before Mother's Day that we decided to actually get clean, and we moved miles and miles away. But my main coping with all of it, I would say, is I don't ever want to be sick like that again. Like, that is the worst sickness I've ever felt. And, oh, I forgot to warm up the chicken. Do any of you guys want green chili chicken or any of this inside? You want chicken inside yours, Weta? You want some chicken inside yours? Mm-hmm. Here, Sussy, see. Your burritos are done. Do you want me to cut it in half? But yeah, so to answer your question, I know that was a long answer. That's the reason why I'm on my medication. I don't want to get off my medication. Or I don't. I do want to get off my medication. I don't want to be on any medication anymore whatsoever. If that's what's causing the swelling in my hands, then I don't want to be on it. I've been on it for far too many years that I feel like my doctor could have told me about this shot a long time ago. If this shot, God forbid, hopefully it does help, and which I think it will, because I don't think I'm going to need to go. I don't even think I needed to go back for the second shot, but I did it more because I felt like it was more mentally than physically needing it. I felt like I mentally needed it so that way I'm secure with myself and I know that I'm gonna be fine because I have it in my head. I've prepared myself for that day to come. You know what I mean? I've prepared myself to know that it's going to work, and that's all there is to it. I don't need to go back for a third shot. I really don't feel like I need to go back for a third shot because I've mentally prepared myself for this. And that's why I went back for the second shot. Even though I feel like I didn't have to go back for the second shot, I feel like I could have probably went without it. But mentally, I don't feel like I could have. Physically, yes. I feel like I could have gone without it. But mentally, I don't feel as if I would have been okay without it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense or no, guys? I don't know if that makes sense to you guys.
We can do it! Good job, my loves. Make sure you buy flour for cookies, okay? Yes, ma'am. Let's go. We need to quickly buy the right baking flour. Yes, hurry! The supermarket is this way.
Okay, well, I don't want it chili on hers. I hope I didn't put too much. I just spread it a little bit on top. Damn it, I should have had Ari get cheese too. It's okay, if I gotta go get more cheese. And then I'm gonna put Wetas in the microwave for a few minutes, or a minute, 30 seconds. You guys, your burritos, come on. Yeah, Stas, yours is done too. Come on. That's in your home, girlfriend. Oh, wait, your burrito's done. We're not gonna do that. I just made it for you. So the shot, it helps you get off of the current medication, which is the Suboxone. It's basically Suboxone or Subutex in a shot because it doesn't have the naloxone. But that's why I say I think it's a mind over matter thing. That's why I say. That's why I say I think it's a mind over matter thing because honestly, you guys, I had to trick my brain out of wanting to take my medication, obviously. I have to drink. Saucy, come and eat. Your food's on the table, babe. And then she wanted rice on the side. Bubba, you don't want to eat or what? Do you want potatoes? Do you just want potatoes with cheese? The caldito? You want beans? What is your problem? Oh, I have tomatoes. You want tomatoes, Stella? You want tomatoes? Forgot about the tomatoes. But that's why I say I feel like the shot, or I feel like it's all a mind over matter thing. Like, I don't feel like I would have been able to get off of, like, I've done it before. I've gotten, sorry, my nose is itching, like, so bad. I feel like I've gotten off of the Subutex before, and that's, or Suboxone before, but that's because that was years ago, before I had a family of 6. We were still only a family of 3. You know what I mean? Where I weaned myself off completely. Now, I've tapered myself off the Suboxone, or Subutex, because that's what I'm on now. I've tapered myself off the Subutex now, and I've gone down to such a low dose that I was only taking like 2 milligrams a day. Now that I have the shot, it's like taking 10 milligrams a day. Well, now that I got the 100 milligrams, it's like taking 2 milligrams a day again, right? So, that being said, let me make my burrito while I'm talking to you guys. So I have all this stuff to put in the burrito, but I'm going to have to turn you guys this way, because then I feel like you guys can't hear me. What? What? So do you want me to cut it? Why do you guys whine like that, too? Instead of whining, you need to ask. Mom, I wanted it cut. Can you cut it, please? Okay, getting back to what I was saying. Sorry, you guys, this is why it's hard to go live with kids, because, like, you get the chaos on top of me being a mom, on top of everything else. Okay, so for mine, I have potatoes, beans. I'm going to put, no, we're not going to put rice. We're going to put rice on the side because this chicken has rice in it. We're going to put some chicken with potatoes and rice, just a little bit. I don't want too much. I've been trying to eat a little bit less, guys. I'm trying to lose a little bit of pounds, just a little bit. I don't want to lose too much because I got my surgery. But the shot basically helps you get off the current, to answer your question, the shot helps you get off the current medication that I'm on now, which is a Subutex. What am I missing? Okay. It helps you get off the Subutex with little to no withdrawal. And it's helped thousands, if not thousands and thousands on top of thousands of people get off Suboxone, Subutex, whatever it may be. It's a once-a-month shot. They give it to you in your abdomen, which I just found out today that they are allowed to not only give it in the abdomen, but if you want it like in the thigh, in the arm, they can give it to you in those other places. That's what the nurse was telling me today. She's all, next time if you want to do it in a different spot, like your thigh or your butt, we could do it there, because we just had the person that distributes the shot or whatever and teaches them about it, went in and told them that they can definitely give it in other areas of the body. So I found that out today, after she had already given me the shot. But that being said, I don't think I need to go back for a third shot. Most people get either as little as 1, as most as 3 shots maximum, and then they're done completely with all of their medication, with the shot, with the pills or the subliminal films or whatever they're called. They no longer have to take any more medication whatsoever after getting the shot. Is it a one-time shot or you get it every month? So it's a once-a-month shot. And some people, like I said, I think I could have gone with one shot and I would have been done. Honestly, I don't think I had to go back for my other shot today. I really don't think I did. But again, it's kind of a mind over matter type thing, like I say, and I will continue saying it that way because it really is. It's all in your head. I really feel that it's all in our head. You know what I mean? But I feel that I could have gone without getting my second shot. After this shot, I don't think I'm going to need any more. I'm more than confident that I'm not going to have to get a third shot. They recommend that you get the 3 shots. So the first shot is 300 milligrams. And then the next 2 shots is 100 milligrams, which I don't even think I need any more shots at all. Like, I really don't feel like I need to go back for another shot, you know? Yes. The one that I'm on, Sheila, it is called sublocade. So they have 2 different kinds. They have the sublocade, which is a once-a-month shot, and then they have the other one. I think it's called Dexter or something like that. I'd be lying if I told you. But that one is a once-a-week shot. So you get it twice, once a week. No, you get it once a week for 2 weeks, and then after that, you go back every month. Okay, we need to cut up some onion and tomato. Oh, Blanca, I'm sorry, girl. I've been asked to go talk to, like, the halfway houses and stuff. Like, I've had people reach out to me. And I'm really considering it. Like, I think I might volunteer my time and just go and talk to other people and tell them about my story and what's helped me. I mean, I've never, God forbid, like, luckily, I've never, like, experienced, like, having to be incarcerated or anything like that. But I do have my sister who's been incarcerated in and out her whole life since she was about 14 years old. She's been in and out of jail, and now she's in prison, and she is getting out now in like 4 months. She'll be getting out of prison. But, and I've tried talking to her. Like, it doesn't matter how much you talk to somebody and you try to explain to somebody. If they're not ready, they're not ready. If they don't want it, they're not going to get it. You know what I mean? Papa, really? You guys, it's a big ass couch, too. Like,
yes, but I was sitting here first and you just came here when I went to go eat real quick.
You guys, really? Baba, it's a big old couch. I have a big ass couch. It fits like 12 people, and they're sitting there fighting on who took whose spot.
He just kicked me.
I've been clean from other drugs for 6 years. I smoked crack cocaine for almost 22 years, and now that I'm clean, I COPD bad, a heart failure, everything that was wrong with my body now is showing up. Yeah, I just want to come off the Suboxone too. Yeah, definitely talk to your doctor about it, girl. Unfortunately, I had to bring it up to my doctor. She never told me about it, and she's been offering it for a while, and I even told the nurse today, I was like, I wish I wish my doctor would have told me about this a long time ago, because I would have probably gotten the shot a long time ago. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I'm barely getting it now. Apparently, the shot's been out since 2019, and I didn't know that. I thought it barely came out last year, because that's when I found out about it. I found out from somebody else on social media. I was scrolling through TikTok one day, and I seen this guy that was talking about it. He had a big ol' like, you know how on TikTok you could put like the words on the video, and it said sublocade, how to get off your current medication, doctors want to keep you on it, blah blah blah. Like, he had a big old thing on there, and I'm like, so I decided to stop and listen, and for obviously, you know, God sent that video to me that day, I really believe, because it's like, if I would have never seen that video, I would still be sitting here struggling, trying to figure out how to taper myself off my medication, which I've done. I've tapered myself down to really little to nothing, but I would still be trying to figure that all out. You know what I mean? And that shit sucks, bro. Like, why didn't my doctor tell me about it a long time ago? And like I said, I really do think it's because these doctors don't want you to stop. Like, they want you to keep coming back because you are considered a paycheck to them. You know what I mean? And because I brought it up to her, she was like, oh, yeah, I offer it. Is that something you're interested in? I'm like, well, hell yeah. Why didn't you tell me about it a long time ago? What do you mean? Like, duh. Why else would I ask about it, girl? Yeah, they say that it's so much worse even coming off, like, they say subs are so much harder coming off of than it is opiates or anything else. I've never tried the methadone, but yeah, they say it's pretty tough coming off of it. But no, I haven't, and I've been on them for years, girl, years. So imagine that. Not once did I have to take a piece. But your doctor will allow you to, if you need to, for whatever reason, take a piece because you're feeling like a little bit of a withdrawal or the Marias. They allow you to take a piece if you need to. Like, they'll prescribe you, if you don't have no more in your prescription when you get the shot, they'll prescribe you a little bit to last you for just in case you need to take a piece. You know what I mean? But not me, girl. I haven't needed nothing. And that's what I was worried about. And I have my meds up there just in case I need to take a piece. But nope, I haven't had to take nothing, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? Even when I told my doctor today, she's like, oh, wow, really? And I was like, yeah. She's like, hey, that's good. And I was like, yeah. But again, I think it's all in our head. So when because it's like a little bit of a roller coaster the first month. It's not a bad roller coaster where you're going to be like super duper sick. And you're literally like, when you're getting off of H or opiates, like not that kind of sick. But you are going to feel a little drained more than other days. You know what I mean? But it's nothing that you can't handle, you know? It's nothing that you definitely can't handle, for sure. Like, it's not that bad. I promise.
You two eat first. I'll go buy bubble tea for us. Oh, sure. One bubble milk tea with pearls, please. Yeah, you go. Okay, time for a little bathroom magic. Perfect, done. We only have one cup left. I'll let you have it, Abby.
Oh, thanks. You're so nice today.
Holy moly, I wonder what the hell is causing it. That's scary. Yeah, you guys, that's scary. My grandpa had COPD, and I know how painful that is. It seems painful anyway. My grandpa had it from smoking, though. I was a smoker too back in the day, cigarettes anyway. I've never tried, like I tell you guys, I've never personally tried meth, crack. I've never tried that. The only thing that was bad that I've smoked like hardcore was H. I did smoke that, but I only smoked it for 3 months. Like I told you guys, I only smoked it for about 3 or 4 months, maybe. I'm so happy for you. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Queen. And congratulations to all of you guys in your sobriety. That's chicken and rice. Do you want me to pour you some caldito with some cheese and bread? No? Why? Yeah? Do you want it in the bowl that you used yesterday? This one?
Let's not focus on small details. I need your help.
No chance.
What if I pay you for your suffering?
This much, and you think you can bribe me? Cute.
Then take it.
I need to get more paper. I need to get more paper china.
Break into Gina's apartment. You said tables
What?
apart. I get excited to go to the
You said it's going the fifth wheel.
Yeah. It's so much fun.
Thank you. Well, we didn't do it cold turkey, girl. Getting clean? No, I had to get us a doctor and into a program. It was tough.
Guys, we're going to a motorhome.
We're going for Easter, huh?
Yeah, for Easter. And then I got my Easter clothes.
He picked out a cute little Easter outfit. Well, I'll post pictures. You guys can like them up. Make sure to follow the family page too, guys.
Yeah.
You guys see all the pictures.
Mom, look, guys, I can do
And Julio?
Yeah.
Here, bye-bye.
Hey, freeze! Follow my orders.
What? Who are you? Why are you in my house?
Less talking. Come outside. You've been chosen for Squid Game.
But yeah, so that's that, guys. That's my story. That's my testimony. Like, if you guys ever want to reach out privately, I will be posting more videos and more content about it, stuff like that, about my journey, about being on the sublocade. Trying to get into more depth, but if you guys ever have any questions when I do post those videos, drop them in the comments, and then I'll try to reply with a video to the comments. You know what I mean? Because it's no joke, dude. I'm very grateful and thankful by the grace of God that we were able to get out of that lifestyle. You know what I mean? Very, very grateful and thankful. I don't even think I would have as many kids as I have today if I never got out of that lifestyle. I would have never been blessed with all my children that I have today if I would have never gotten out. But by the grace of God and because of my daughter and because she was getting older too, that was another reason why we got clean. If it wasn't for her, like, I couldn't have my daughter see me sick like that no more. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it was. I couldn't have my daughter see me sick like that no more. So I said, nah, enough is enough. I got clean, and this is where we're at today. And, you know, I'm very proud of me and my man because we've come such a long way together, too. We're going on 21 years this year. 21 years. So, this microwave stays warm. I just probably shouldn't put that in there. Let me just get a little container.
If I see a crab, hit the subscribe.
Weekend beach trip officially started.
Did they say anything about my nails?
All right, here we
I do TT more. Really? Yeah, they love them, baby. They're so cute.
Yeah, this spot is my family's weekend.
But hopefully I'll be able to go live with you guys tonight and do a cute little spring look because I got some cute little spring accessories for the look to do. And some glitter and, you know what I mean? Do a cute little fun spring look with y'all. Hopefully. I'm hoping tonight. If I don't go live tonight, then we'll do it maybe tomorrow night. But if I don't do it this week, we'll have to wait till next week. And I kind of want to do it this week because, the reason why I want to do it this week is because, because we're leaving this weekend. So I won't be able to do it this weekend because we're leaving out of town this weekend, you know? So that's kind of why I want to do it. It's kind of why I want to do it this week. Just because, or tonight, or even tomorrow night, if I don't do it tonight, tomorrow night. Just because of the stuff we have to get done.
Wow, time flies. It's already dark.
I can't stop. It's like a green smoke
All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat dinner. I love you guys so much. Stay up, stay blessed, don't be stressed. I know I look like shit right now too. Sorry, guys. I've been up since yay time this morning, and then traffic was all backed up on the highway this morning. It was a one-way lane all the way to Santa Fe. I was like, what the freak? And it's only 2 lanes on the way to Santa Fe. So imagine a one-way lane all the way to Santa Fe. I was like, oh, hell no. This shit sucks, bro. But I love you guys so much. Stay up, stay blessed. Don't be stressed. I hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed rest of your evening. I'm going to go eat dinner with my son at the table.